Hi, I'm Bianca Piazza of MovieWeb. It's so nice to meet you all. I'm so excited to talk about Sketch.
Us too. Great to meet you.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay, so my first question is, Seth, it's really for you. So, congratulations on your debut feature film.
Thank you.
So, can you tell me about your inspirations for the film and how your visual effects expertise impacted the method of storytelling? And also, what made you want to make like a family-oriented, like action fantasy film?
Oh, great questions. So, I grew up on the films of, Steven Spielberg and Robert Zemeckis. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. Those were hugely influential for me. When I was a kid, I saw the making of Who Framed Roger Rabbit on TV, and I saw these adults like going to work and to puppet live action guns around a room that they would later animate animated weasels into, holding them. And I remember thinking, they didn't need to do that. They could have just had the guns be animated. They wouldn't have to go to all this trouble. But that wouldn't be fun, would it? And that the movie would be a little less interesting. And I realized, I just the bug bit me there. This idea of like creating interesting problems for yourself so that you can give an audience interesting solutions, interesting results. And and then Jurassic Park was the movie that made me want to create entertainment experiences for people, because I took every family member I had one at a time to see that movie, and I realized around the 14th time that I was watching my family member more than I was watching the movie and taking credit for their entertainment experience. Like, aren't you grateful I provided this for you? And so because of that, I always knew I wanted my first feature to be special. I wanted it to be bigger than the average indie film, and I wanted it to have all these elements that I love in my favorite movies, and I wanted it to be meaningful too. And I'm a parent. I have three kids. When I was started writing this movie, they were most of them were in elementary school, and I was finding that so most movies that were marketed to me and my kids, real like if they were animated like from Pixar or Lego, then they were then for some reason I just trusted and was right that they were created for me to find value as well, almost sometimes more than my kids. And but if they were live action, for some reason I was just wired to believe, oh, that's for only for kids actually, or it's for dumber adults. And I hated that. And Tony was a producer on the film too. Tony and I both agreed, like, this should be a movie that we're making for us, that we're making not just for us to tolerate, but for us to find value in, and even different value than our kids may find in it. And for everyone to find themselves in it in different places, in different ways, and people who aren't parents to also find value in it. We wanted to make a movie for literally everybody. And so that's kind of what led me to make a quote unquote family movie, or a movie about a family and about kids, as my debut.
And kind of moving forward with what you said about there being value, and of course, when I say it's a family film, yeah, it's a film, like you said, it's a film for everybody. So it covers big concepts, including how people express and suppress pain, the unique ways people process grief, and just accepting and honoring both the good and the bad feelings. So, of course, there are plenty of butt jokes sprinkled throughout, which
Of course.
Yes, of course.
necessary. So, for all of you, Bianca and Kalon as well, of course, what do each of you feel is like the biggest message that Sketch has?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Bia, you go first.
Um, Probably just other people are going to tell you that what you're doing is wrong and you shouldn't be doing that. Nobody else is doing that. But you just gotta block that out, because if you know that what you're doing is like good and right for you, then it's right for you.
Especially if it's something like creative expression or
Yeah.
self-expression and it's not hurting other people. Absolutely. Yeah.
I definitely agree with that. Yeah, I have to agree with that. There's no better way to describe it.
You have to agree with it, or else
Yes.
we will kick you off.
Yes.
Yeah.
And be like, all right, Callan's not going to be in the next interview.
No, out of this interview. So Bianca, my name twin. I don't meet a lot of Biancas. I don't know about you.
I know, yeah.
right? So Bianca and Callan, your characters have this complex relationship that kind of, it grows throughout the film. So what was it like working together and how did you build such a unique chemistry? And also, what was it like working with comedy icons, Tony Hale and Darcy Carden?
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
it was really fun. We were pretty good at making a connection really quick.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm just a good friend maker. I'm great at making friends.
If you can't
And
tell.
Yeah.
And yeah. And it's easy to be like the funny little jokester that's also annoying at sometimes, like Bowman. That's kind of what Bowman is. But I don't know what Bia's side of that is. What's your side on that?
I feel like you're just like your character.
Yeah, pretty accurate.
And I was just like, who is this little kid who is just really sarcastic and funny?
Yes, at the time
So-
I was pretty young too. I was
Yeah.
9, and now I'm like 12, turning
Much
13
older, more
this
mature now.
September.
Oh yeah, so mature.
Yes, so mature.
You have a 401k and everything.
Yeah. I have my whole retirement plan.
He's got many financial tips he can give you
Yes.
as well.
Oh, we got to talk after.
Don't get him started on his portfolio.
And I like bring up like a whole like whiteboard, and I like start like
Oh,
explaining
100%.
stuff.
Yeah, this doesn't count as your 10 minutes. Here's
Yeah.
what how you need to lay out your portfolio.
Right.
Now it becomes like an hour interview. Anyways,
All of us kids just clicked right away.
oh yeah, and working with Tony Hale and Darcy was amazing. I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah. I didn't
'Cause, like-
have any scenes with Darcy, but
Yeah, the kids had
I have-
Darcy had so few scenes with the kids. It's one of my biggest regrets about the film because
Yeah.
you had one scene with Darcy though.
I had one scene with Darcy and one scene with Tony. You had a lot of scenes with Tony though.
Yeah, what was
yeah.
that like?
Yeah, I mean, he was a really good actor to like play off of
Yeah.
because I mean, he's just so funny, but also he played the straight man in this film.
Yeah, that's true. He was a straight man. He didn't get to be. He wasn't like this usual goofy, like
Yeah.
or more broad comedy self. You got to bring the comedy. Yeah.
That was fun.
Right.
Did you, either of you, learn anything from either of them? Did they give you any advice as young actors?
They were not allowed to speak to Tony. They
Yeah.
were not allowed to look him in the eyes.
Yes.
Right. So
Like as soon as the scene was over, they like separated us. All right, get away from Tony.
Did you learn anything from Tony though?
I learned that it's fine to just like let loose when you're acting, and like it's okay to like make mistakes.
Yeah, I agree with that. When you make a mistake, make sure to build off of that. Maybe like have it be a different option. If you make a slight mistake, then maybe go with that. Maybe just go with it.
It's good life advice.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
our
Amazing
mature
life
Kalon
advice.
Cox.
can be applied anywhere. Yeah. Okay. So I have one last question. So, honestly, just if you were to design a new sketch creature, what would its powers be and why?
Oh, that's for you guys.
Ooh, I have a great one. I'll let you go after though.
Yeah.
Zombie Bowman. Because we see
Yeah.
in the picture of Evil Amber that it's stabbing Bowman, or stabbing
Yeah.
him really
Yeah.
hard through the stomach.
Yeah.
That we see dead Bowman, and usually with a lot of the monsters, the person it's killing or attacking is just an inanimate person. You can't really tell who it is. But with that, I feel like you can tell that it's Bowman. So I feel like we need like a zombie Bowman.
Because it fell on the kids have been saying this to me since day one of the shoot. Like,
Yeah.
why doesn't Zombie Bowman come to life? He's a drawing in the notebook. Why isn't he there? Literally every day, and they still bring it up to me when we do these junkets. They're like, "Hey, let's talk about Zombie Bowman again."
Yeah, and like how his powers would work is like he has like a claw, like a lead pencil claw, 'cause he's made out of pencil. So like he could like stab you and give you lead poisoning. No, I mean like he would like infect you with like lead infection, and you eventually become like a zombie yourself. Like as like the pencil like starts like growing towards your body, and then, like eventually when you're fully covered, you're like a full zombie.
You've thought about this.
Yes, I've definitely planned it.
Yeah.
I feel like I would base the monster off of like a pigeon or something.
Okay.
Like, I want it to fly, but also be like kind of small and annoying, and it'll just like
kinda
shoot
goofy.
over your head, and it's kind of dumb.
So it's just to freak you out and annoy you.
Yeah, it's just
over your head.
yeah.
Oh, that's actually really genius. Because a lot of the monsters in Sketch are like based on actually killing you, like eventually will kill you. Like the Eiders, even though they just take your stuff and they're really annoying, they can definitely kill you.
Yeah.
And like all the other ones can for sure kill you.
I
But
feel like
that's
one's
really just to annoy you.
I feel like they can emotionally impact you by taking things that are sentimental to you, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But also, I
definitely.
Yeah.
think you specifically say your fingernails and your eyeballs, they also want to take as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
So that's something.
Right. Well, that was my last question for all of you. Thank you so much. This has been wonderful, and I really loved the movie.
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you,
you.
thank
Bianca.
you.
And
Yes.
Bianca.
Yes. Take care.